Having fun picking your nose?
Yes. It's on your shoulder.
How's it going? I'm Brad.
I'm Margaret.
And this is our vlog. So today, we're gonna be changing the bandage on a really nasty cut that I got yesterday. I probably should have gone to the hospital to get stitches and have it looked at, but I don't like going to the hospital for 6 hours, and I don't like needles, and I don't like stitches. And I've cut myself really bad in the past, and I've dealt with it without stitches. The whole point of stitches is to keep it from getting infected and to seal it up so it'll heal. And I hope that we've dealt with it in such a way that I just don't have to get stitches. Today, it's 24 hours, and we're gonna be replacing and changing the bandages while having a little peek underneath and spraying it with some Bactine. So you've got your warning. This is gonna get a little bit graphic, so if this kind of thing makes you squeamish, now is your chance to click away and come back tomorrow for the next video. I won't take any offense. All right, so what we have here is we have Band-Aids as the primary bandage. We have a maxi pad as the secondary bandage, a pair of really sharp scissors for cutting off the initial bandage that we've put on right here. Now we have some Bactine to kill any infection and some hockey tape to hold it all together. Yeah. All right, so you gotta take the top layer off first. So let's
you definitely need 2 hands for this kind of thing.
I can't do it by myself. Be very careful. You might want to just cut straight up the maxi pad under my finger.
Yeah, but I don't want to cut on this side. I want that side.
Yeah, cut on the underneath. Be very careful. Don't cut the Band-Aid.
No.
Or my finger.
I might do it in layers.
Be very careful. Ow! No, I'm just kidding.
Don't do that!
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god! I had to cut you on purpose now.
Okay, make sure you're not cutting the Band-Aid though. Can you see the Band-Aid?
Look, I'm not even all the way through the
Ow,
pad.
don't squeeze my finger. That actually kind of hurts.
I'm not squeezing.
You gotta treat it gentle, like a baby.
I'm just cutting the tape at the moment. Then I'll cut through the layers of pad.
Still a bit more pad there, eh?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Just a butt hair more pad.
1 layer. Whoa, look at that.
What?
The pad was working.
Well, yeah. It was absorbing blood. So as you can see here, here's the pad. And the pad absorbed a fair amount of blood. It actually didn't bleed that much, to be honest, because I got the cut, I pinched it shut and held my hand over my head. And because blood doesn't freak me out, my heart rate didn't really pick up that much and pump the blood through my finger at a fountain of nasty. So I really didn't lose that much blood because of it.
No.
Tell him, seriously.
No, yeah, seriously, you didn't.
I mean, don't get me wrong, if I had a sucking chest wound, yeah, that would freak the crap out of me.
And you're going to the hospital.
Ain't no one gonna die from a finger cut.
No,
okay,
no.
so let's get on with the next part. This is gonna be the part that sucks.
We're not peeling that off because we'll open it again.
Be very careful.
Mm-hmm.
Be very careful.
Very careful.
Very careful. Ow, I can feel my knuckle. This is definitely gonna hurt my knuckle. You gotta do it so slow.
It's swollen.
Of course it's swollen. It's a giant gash in my finger. That's the body's natural reaction to a giant gash.
If that swelling doesn't go down, well no, there was also like
you know what,
blunt
though?
force. If the swelling doesn't go down, it's a sign of infection. But this is only day 2, and it was swollen right away yesterday, so we know that that's normal still.
Well, we're gonna spray it with Bactine. You wanna put some polysporin on it too?
I don't know if I have any more.
What's it doing? Be very careful. You can't just pull it.
I'm not just pulling. I'm using counter force on the skin.
That stings.
Hey, not bad. Doesn't smell. That's important because a foul odor can be a sign of infection.
Like gangrene.
Exactly.
Then, instead of doing home closing of wounds, we'd have to do home finger removal with the butcher knife.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Of course we're not doing that. So we got the old Band-Aid off, and as you can see, the cut actually goes from here all the way to here. And it's bad. It doesn't look it because we actually did a good job of closing it off without stitches. So now we're gonna spray it with some Bactine.
That's also a cut right there.
Yeah, there's one on my knuckle too, and there's one there. So there's 1, 2, 3 3 big cuts. It's opened up a little bit here, but that's okay. That's nothing to worry about because
Considering how long it was.
considering how long this cut is, we're actually doing okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
All right.
So this will kill any infection that might have gotten in there, which there shouldn't because the cut wasn't open long enough for anything to get in there, and we covered it right away and we thoroughly cleaned it before we closed it up.
It's true, you did wash it under water quite a bit.
I did, a lot. And I got the water right in the cut. The tap was hot at first, not cold.
Ding.
It hurt a lot. I recall going, ah! That was the worst part, not cutting myself. It was filling the pocket of skin with hot water.
Yeah, the pocket of skin.
Okay, so now we need to wipe off the excess Bactine because the Band-Aids won't stick to it. It actually kind of hurts, as a deep cut should, but it's an aching pain. You know what I mean? It's not like a stinging pain. It just aches. All right, so now we're actually gonna put Band-Aids all over the cut to seal it again. I heard of this guy once who bashed his chin right open, and instead of going to get stitches, he grabbed a butterfly Band-Aid and just taped it shut. And then crazy glued the Band-Aid to his chin, and you couldn't even tell. He can grow his beard, and there's like, you can't even tell that there's like a cut, that there was a scar on his chin. It didn't scar really that much, that's the point.
That's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
stitches sometimes can make a bigger scar than...
I don't think that this is gonna leave a massive scar.
I don't think so.
Honestly,
either.
I think-
you closed it pretty well.
I did close it pretty well. I'm a doctor.
When handling bandages, always make sure to not touch the bandage part. Don't touch the white. It has been sterilized. And if you touch it, it's no longer sterile. You'll add bacteria from your hands to the wound. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Did you get them both? You sure?
Yep. If we missed any, that's what the pad is for.
Oh, okay, that's so much better.
That feels good.
Yeah, that feels a lot better. And I tell you, it's really good to see what's going on underneath there because we just pinched it closed really quick and taped it shut, and we knew it was going to heal, but it's always really nice to get that day after or 2 day after look and just see what's happening underneath that Band-Aid. If it's infected,
Yeah.
you know, if it's not actually closed, you kind of need to know.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
This is the part that actually grossed Brad out the most yesterday. I was like, okay, I don't have any large gauze pads or something like that, but I have a pad that's meant to absorb lots of blood. So if you are in an emergency and you don't have anything else, maxi pads are perfect. They are meant to do this.
They suck the blood up.
And you can cut them up and make them into whatever shape you need. So that's what
A
I'm gonna
horse,
do.
a pony, a butterfly. So as you can see, Margaret is now applying the secondary bandage, the feminine hygiene product, to my finger, just in case there happens to be any seepage of blood in the middle of the night.
Hold there, because it won't stick.
Plasma on my pillow makes me happy. Tape it tightly, but not quite as tight as the last one because my finger felt like it was gonna die. When you can't move one of your limbs, it hurts. I broke my arm as a kid, had to have my arm in a cast for like 6 weeks, and then when the doctor took it out, he's just like, moving my arm all around a place like that. And because my limbs hadn't moved for so long, I was like, passed out, almost puked right on him.
Oh, gross.
It was
Lab
bad.
coats are for, right?
It was bad. There, all taped up. Good as new. And I'll probably keep this one on for like another 2-3 days. I won't bother taking a peek underneath. If the hand changes, if the tip of my finger turns purple, if I start getting black stuff going up my wrist and stuff, that's an indication of blood poisoning. But as it sits right now, I know that my finger is actually healing nicely, and I should be able to not even wear a bandage on my hand in 4 to 5 days, I would assume.
Yeah.
And be not completely healed, but it's not going to open up on me. It'll just be tender.
Yeah.
At the very most, I'll wear Band-Aids, just so, you know, cause Band-Aids for posterity or something like that. You just let me talk, and I'm just sounding like an idiot. And there you have it. We're done. Brand new dressing. There's no blood anywhere. That wasn't so bad, was it? If you made it all the way to the end of this video and actually watched everything that happened, good for you.
Yep.
Let me know in the comments. Not for any reason. I'm just actually really curious to see who made it all the way or who got queasy and clicked off halfway through. Just for curiosity's sake. But that's it. So hopefully you liked this video and hopefully you enjoyed it. And it'd be weird if you actually enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it interesting. There's no way to end this video that makes any kind of sense.
Oh, thanks for joining.
Video over.